Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Well, I gotta say guys, we are really close. Today is the last day to reach 70,000 subscribers, and we are almost there, just over 400 subscribers to go. So guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Usually by this point, I would know if I was giving away a Ledger Nano tomorrow or not. So I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow. I'm going to see if we hit that number, and if we do, I will definitely give both ledgers away on the 2nd. But you know, it's coming close, and I mean, I got to admit, it was a lofty goal from the beginning. I got to say, I did this about 6 weeks ago. I started announcing this, and we were only at 62,200 subscribers. So the channel has accrued over 7,000 subscribers in just those 6 weeks. And guys, we are so close. We're almost there. Can we push it over 70,000 by tomorrow? Also, don't forget, guys, that I can see if you are subscribed to the channel or not with this icon right here. So some people are subscribed, others still are not. I also just wanted to reiterate that, you know, of the people who do watch the channel, 63.1% of the people are subscribed, and there is still about 1/3 of people who do watch the channel that aren't subscribed. So again, if you do want to be eligible for the Ledger Nano S giveaway, we need to reach 70,000, and I'm going to be checking tomorrow. Let me get into this, guys. DJ Peter Vass posted this on Twitter. The market cap, guys, the crypto market cap rose to a whopping $1.9 trillion. Okay, it has gone down a little bit since yesterday, but that is quite a milestone. Market cap right now sitting at about 1.82, and Bitcoin dominance still sliding down just under 60%. Now we can see in the market there was a bit of a correction. Let me just put it on Bitcoin real quick here. Bitcoin on, I'm going to leave it on the 3-hour just to kind of give you guys a medium perspective of what I'm looking at here. So a bit of a correction for Bitcoin. We can see that here denoted on the chart over the last 6 hours. We haven't gone lower. So the Bitcoin chart is still presenting higher highs, at least on the 3-hour. So it's looking like this trend is still intact. We need to reach this high, of course, 61,700 give or take, in order for this trend to continue. This has had an effect on the rest of the market. I'm just going to bring up Binance coin here. For example, that was a big mover yesterday. And I want to mention to you guys, I did finally rotate my Binance coin profits into more XRP. XRP still clearly very undervalued, and Binance coin was rallying. So what I did was I took some of my profits. I didn't take all of my profits from Binance coin. I still am holding a portion of that. And as you guys can see here, this is the BNB XRP chart, or rather XRP BNB chart on the daily. I did finally make that decision because we are getting towards an alt season. I did notice that the XRP BNB chart was forming an inverse head and shoulders, and so I did put in the order. I got in at 0.00182, which is just around where this line is here. So I did get in there, and now I am the proud owner of a heck of a lot more XRP. Just thought I'd bring that up as a point of interest. The XRP chart, let's bring that up real quick. XRP to USD also coming down a little bit, so trading right now at about 54.5 cents. We are still seeing some ebbs and flows, guys, but this is par for the course for cryptocurrency. We are still looking very, very bullish. And, you know, it's interesting to see. All kinds of people are sharing some new things on Twitter, like this Compliments of Crypto Eddie posted by Michael at Val5Links. Check this out. This is a crypto site demonstrating the cryptocurrency fees that we're now seeing in the space. So you can see up here, Uniswap version 2, one of the highest up here. The 7-day average in fees is $17.2 million. Now, this is for the entire network. We got Bitcoin up here, $4.3 million. Ethereum as well, very costly at $20.5 million over the last 7 days. And you can see the last day in fees down here. Of course, if I scroll down this page, you can see Ripple, XRP here. The average over 7 days is only $755.23. So obviously one of the more affordable cryptocurrencies. Now, these numbers are somewhat misleading because there will be more or less activity on each network depending on how much volume's going through there. So, you know, it's not equal one-to-one, but it does give you guys a good example of what people are paying in fees in cryptocurrency. And boy, how mainstream has this all of a sudden become? It seems like just overnight. You know, on the weekend we saw that SNL skit. I don't know if you guys caught it. I don't have a link up here, but they were rapping about NFTs. It was Pete Davidson dressed as Eminem, and Morpheus was in there. Pretty comical sketch. We've also got this kind of news, which is kind of random. You know, XRPCRYPTOWOLF posted this. Former Ripple CTO Stefan Thomas has now teamed up with Chipotle to give away free Bitcoin. So, you know, Chipotle, a huge restaurant chain in the United United States, giving away, it was teaming up with Stefan Thomas, apparently, giving away $100,000 worth of Bitcoin as part of its recently announced Burritos or Bitcoin game to celebrate National Burrito Day. So, companies that aren't even associated with crypto, in their everyday operations are somehow jumping on the bandwagon. They realize this is a hot topic right now, and I suppose anything to get a little more publicity for their restaurant or for their company, depending on the situation, they're going to do it because everybody's talking about Bitcoin, so it will definitely garner attention. Not going to really get into this article any further. This from Stephen Bull Dieppe. Now, he talks about the network effect, and this ultimately has to do with the next story I'm going to be talking about, which I found interesting. So the network effect of ODL, imagine the fifth exchange from South Africa joins the network. Each exchange will then connect with 5 other exchanges. In other words, 5 more possible corridors will be added when the next ODL exchange joins the network. And he has a map up here kind of demonstrating where he's going with this. So the South African exchange connecting to the Philippines, Australia, the European Union, the USA, and Mexico. And it is a network effect, right? More exchanges join, other exchanges join onto those exchanges, and it's like a spider web moving its way out. The more corridors there are, the easier for ODL customers to join the network. And this has been Brad Garlinghouse's argument this entire time, right? ODL has to build over time. The XRPL will become more valuable once more players jump on board. And once more clients do jump on board as ODL clients through RippleNet, that gives the network more value, and therefore it gives XRP more value. This is the way that XRP's price will grow organically. This is the long-term argument for XRP increasing in price, for those of you guys who still may not know that. Interesting to note, because we did just recently hear this news. Now, I saw this from XRP_Crow on Twitter. Using RippleNet's on-demand liquidity service and the digital asset XRP, international payment specialist Mercury FX aims to shorten the money transfer window to only minutes in South Africa. So this just released yesterday on Ripple's Insights blog. The shortest air mile distance between Johannesburg and London is 5,635 miles. Historically, moving money between banks or money service providers in those two cities takes days to cover that distance. That literally means it would still be faster to put money on an airplane and physically fly it between the two cities. This was the argument that Brad Garlinghouse has used many times before. But international payment specialist Mercury aims to shorten that money transfer window to only minutes using RippleNet's on-demand liquidity service and the digital asset XRP. The recent news that Mercury has been accepted into the first cohort of South Africa's Intergovernmental FinTech Working Group, the IFWG Regulatory Sandbox, for its work in partnership with Ripple and cryptocurrency exchange VALR, is a step towards bringing FinTech innovation to the region. We're going to get back to VALR in a second because there's an interesting story with regards to this. Something that was dug up, VALR also tweeting this out, by the way, yesterday, or rather today, early this morning. We've partnered with Ripple and Mercury FX to bring fintech innovation to the region. Let me continue with this. So the IFWG exists to facilitate the role of fintechs and innovation in the South African financial market. More than 50 companies applied to be part of this inaugural regulatory sandbox, with Mercury being one of the final 6 chosen. Mercury is one of 2 companies within the final 6 that are leveraging XRP for more efficient cross-border payments into the region. This blog post continues on talking about their goals, saving money and giving more access to populations to be able to send money more efficiently and cost efficiently rather, and very much more efficiently just in general. Ripple is honored to be a part of this transformation of remittances and international payments within Africa in partnership with innovative partners like Mercury FX. We are committed to supporting similarly important efforts around the world and working closely with regulators to ensure their success. So this was the news yesterday. As you guys noticed, they are using cryptocurrency exchange VALR, okay? VALR tweets this out, retweeting out, of course, Ripple's tweet here. Congrats, Ripple ODL partner Mercury FX Limited for being accepted into South Africa's IFWG regulatory sandbox. This is a huge step for bringing fintech innovation to the region. And so Wrath of Kahneman here also noticing something very, very interesting with regards to VALR, that digital asset exchange platform. Interesting side note about new Ripple partner VALR VALRDOTCOM. The DA platform was launched with Bittrex, who also led their Series A investment round. Bittrex delisted XRP in the US in December. So that's interesting. Back in December of 2018, Valor partners with Bittrex to launch a new digital assets trading platform. This was news again from back in 2018. And I don't know if you guys know, Bittrex is indeed one of those liquidity partners that Ripple uses to be able to facilitate ODL cross-border transfers. But here's where it gets really interesting, okay? So he goes on to say, interestingly, the CEO FARZAMEHSANI seems to have had some skepticism about Ripple in 2018. And here is the tweet regarding FARZAMEHSANI's interpretation of how he views Ripple, synthesizing the XRP debate. Now, again, guys, this was back from early 2018. So when XRP reached all-time high, this was in and around that time. He says, the pros, it's fast and cheap and will be used as the oil between global financial institutions. The downside, though, it's pre-mined, majority owned by Ripple, effectively centralized and therefore not truly censorship resistant. Is this a fair synthesis? Adrian Hope Bay down here saying, I dispute the censorship resistance point. It's not a proof of stake system, so ownership is not relevant to decentralization of the network. Anyone can run a validator and should if they own XRP or are building on the ledger. Interested to hear what you think the rest of the downsides are. And he says, as mentioned, I don't like the pre-mined aspect as it concentrates the wealth in the hands of a single institution. The unique node list effectively makes the network permissionless, as I believe most use the default. Would love to have a face-to-face with you about this. So FARZAMEHSANI feeling as though, I guess he's being very diplomatic, very fair in this debate. Again, guys, this was back from January 2018. And as Wrath of Kahneman points out, this guy is the CEO of Valor. Fast forward 3 years or so, these guys are now partnering up with Ripple and Mercury FX to bring fintech innovation to the region. So again, retweeting out this Ripple tweet here. So I guess now my question is, has FARZAMEHSANI changed his views on XRP? Does he still believe all these things are true? Or is it that now that he's in business with Ripple and Mercury FX, he does see the possibilities of a business owner as a CEO and does see the possibilities for banking relationships, obviously does realize how good XRP is technically as a cryptocurrency. I don't think that his viewpoint on that has changed. But does he see this now as a prime opportunity to jump on the Ripple train and make hay while the sun shines? I'd be really interested to pick his brain 3 years down the road about his view on XRP today. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. We're almost at 70,000. I'm going to check tomorrow to see if we hit that mark. I will be giving away the ledger on the next day, the following day, if we do indeed hit 70,000 by April 1st. So subscribe now. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.